Hey everyone, Pastor Derek here. Good to be with you. Thanks for taking some time to reboot your relationship with God. We're 39 days into it. Man, what a blessing to do this with you. Now, I don't know about you, but I think many of us love watching those home transformation shows, right? We love seeing the before and the after. I remember that show Extreme Makeover. Remember that where they'd send them out of the house and 1 week later they come in with this brand new home? Well, today we're going to read about a passage where God is doing an extreme makeover. It's not about a home, but a people. And it's this new makeover that we're going to read about in Isaiah 65 verses 17 to 19. So I invite you to turn to it. He says this, he says, "For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former things shall not be remembered or come to mind. But be glad and rejoice forever into that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem to be a joy, and her people to be a gladness. I will rejoice in Jerusalem and be glad in my people. No more shall be heard in it the sound of weeping and the cry of distress." God's doing this extreme makeover. He says it in verse at the end of verse 17. He says, "The former things shall not even be remembered, come into mind." In other words, there'll be such a change that we won't even remember the old. We'll only see the new, as he says, I'm recreating, if you will, a new heavens and a new earth. Some people think, well, he's talking about heaven, that he's talking about this heavenly, what God is doing, but he's not, because it begins right now. This new heavens and new earth. He's recreating this space for his people, and he's recreating his people. He's recreating the community and the atmosphere that we're in. And he's beginning that now. We have the ultimate just reflection of that in heaven. But he does it where he says that we will be glad and rejoice forever. Jerusalem will be filled with joy and her people with gladness. Why? Because they'll rejoice in Jerusalem. Remember, he talked about this before, where he's going to rejoice in us like a bride rejoices over a bridegroom. It's just this rejoicing that the groom has for us. And he's glad in people, and no longer will there be a sound of weeping or distress. Why? Because God has brought himself near. He's recreated this space and this love relationship with you and me. And he's doing that work in you. That God is doing this recreating work in our lives, that we would find more and more of him in our homes, in our lives, in our neighborhoods. So know that God is doing his recreating work. He's doing this transformation in your home, a makeover, transforming you to be what you were, to be more like Jesus. And ultimately, man, can you wait till we get to heaven and we see the fullness thereof. Hey, may God bless you today as you walk alongside of him and rejoice in him. May you just have some time, throw on some worship music, maybe some old hymns. Just shout them out to God of the joy of the relationship with him. And may God bless you. Have a great day. Bye.